Hey everyone, welcome to Detached Garage. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sean, and of course you're new to the channel. This is the very first episode. On this channel, we are going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to plan, design, build, and upgrade your garage. I'll be taking you through the full process of my garage build, as well as some equipment reviews, some tool reviews, and walkthroughs and videos of other awesome garages to give you guys more ideas of what you can put into your garage. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about why I started this channel, what the status of my garage build is, and topics for other episodes in the future. Stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Again, in this episode, we're going to be talking about why I started this channel. We're also going to be talking about what the status of my garage build is, and also getting some feedback from you guys. Learning what you want to hear about, what topics I should do. I already have a few episodes planned out into the future, but it'd be great to get some feedback from you in the comments below around what you want to see on this channel to help you build your dream garage. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram, consider hitting that subscribe button, and let's get started. So why did I start this channel? Well, like many of you, it probably started with a story similar to this. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever dreamed of building your perfect garage? Have you ever searched the internet for hours on end, but not found one specific source with all the information for what it takes to plan, design, build, and accessorize your garage? Well, then this is the channel for you. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing below. I've been in your shoes. I've looked all over the internet for one source that talks about what municipalities will let you do, how the planning process works. Tons and tons of hours of research without one single location that just brings it all together. Well, this is the channel for you, and I'm going to tell you my story about how I'm going to go from this attached garage to a detached garage right over there. I want you to reach your goals and have the garage of your dreams, and I'm here to help. Overall, I've been pulling my hair out lately with the local municipality, trying to purchase land from my neighbor so I can get the proper setbacks to build this garage. It's been just an absolute nightmare. We've had an agreed on price for the land since March, and now it's it's January of 2019. So for over 9 months, the municipality has dragged their feet on what they'll allow us to do with this land here, just to get the proper setbacks to build a garage. Now my plan is to do a detached garage, right around a 31 by 41, 3-bay, 1 bay for a lift, 2 bays with a 10-foot ceiling where I could eventually put a lift someday, and a loft over those 2 bays. Now, that's a little bit bigger than what our county allows for an accessory building. So I know this channel is called Detached Garage, but there's a real possibility that I might end up attaching it to this garage. If you want to follow my journey, learn from my mistakes, see what happens, please consider subscribing. Stay tuned. Now I'm going to take you on a tour of my existing garage. This is a 2.5 stall attached garage. I've got 2 stalls in here, and one of them is extremely shallow. You can see that there are some stairs leading down to the basement, and that makes pulling a car in very difficult to still close the garage door while that car is all the way in the garage. Now, it is very nice that I do have this little location over here to have a little bit of a workbench, have my summer tire rack up there. It's January in Wisconsin right now. So overall, it's definitely a very, very nice garage. I do have a little bit of organizing to do, as you can see, but this garage has served me very well. But with these ceiling heights in this small 2.5 car attached garage, there is no way I'm ever going to be able to get a lift in here. And that's one of my big goals, is to have a lift, have a spot for a third car where I could work on that car and really have a spot to do projects. But right now, this garage just does not allow me to do that. So overall, excellent garage, but it's time to build something bigger, build something for the future. So what's the status of my garage build? Well, it's been a little bit slow going. So there is a lot more to just building a garage than meets the eye, other than picking out a plan, finding a builder, finding a contractors, getting that list together, getting approval from the city, and breaking ground. The first thing you really got to start with, and where mine is currently held up, which is the first step in the process, is a land purchase. So you have to evaluate whether your lot can support the garage that you want to build. Fortunately and unfortunately, we live in a good area. It's pretty wide open, and which is one of the reasons why we picked this house. Unfortunately, the shape of our lot and where I'd like to put the garage does not match up with the required setbacks for either building an addition or building a detached garage. So over the past year, we've been working with our neighbor to purchase some of their lot so we can get the proper setbacks to build our garage. I'll show you a little clip here of what we're looking at, why we're trying to purchase, and where the proposed garage is going to go. So on the screen here, you will see a picture of my current lot. I am this one right here, this very oddly shaped lot. And down here you'll see my neighbor's home and their existing detached garage. Like I was talking about before, one of the big things you want to do is make sure, first off, go to your local municipality, go to the local county, and find out what your requirements are for building something. What are the proper setbacks? What are the proper, or what are your square footage limitations? All of those things that are going to limit you on building your garage. Now, of course, you can go and get a variance, but ultimately, my lot in this case would not even allow for a variance, because where I want to put the garage, right here where it shows the approximate location of the garage, would be on our neighbor's property currently. So this is the very first iteration of the property that we went to the county with, and we were going to buy a couple thousand, right around 7,000 square feet. We were going to take this lot line and basically just add all of this shaded area to our lot, and that would allow for the proper setbacks. We need to be 20 feet off the lot line to any structure. And then, so that would allow for the proper setbacks, and it would allow us to put the garage where we wanted it here, right off of the driveway, where you would just drive right in. So my existing garage is right around 21 and a half feet deep, and then 35 feet wide. So this 21 and a half foot deep garage is already pretty shallow by most standards today. Plus then add on top of that, that we are taking up right about 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet wide worth of room out of that depth to be able to have those stairs there in the front. This is one of the main reasons I really want to build this detached garage, is so we can actually have proper storage, get a normal size pickup truck, not even a long bed or anything like that. We couldn't fit that in our current garage today. So the plan is that bay where you pretty much have to hang the nose off of, we're going to leave that as more kind of kid storage and whatnot, and then we'll be able to park one vehicle in here on this side. We'll still have that workbench area, probably still keep the lawnmower there, and then this garage will really be for, it's going to be a large three stall, and we'll be able to store a lot of the tools, the equipment, and the toys in that garage. Continuing on with the land saga. So neighbor and I have agreed on this for over a year, purchase price, everything like that. Came back to the county, or to the town, and they said that we cannot decrease the size of the lot by this much. So ultimately what we ended up doing, and what we've put in front of them now, is instead of drawing this lot line straight down here and taking all of this land, we've just kind of gone straight this way. And there is you can see on here the overhead lines for power and cable coming in. We ended up extending this out a little bit more and then going straight down on a diagonal that would be parallel with this lot line over here. And that's what we've proposed to the town. The town did not agree with it, but we went to the county. They did agree with it, so now we have approval to move forward. There is a septic field over here that we need to get inspected. That's really the last step in this land purchase process, and then so hopefully we can get that inspection done next week or so, and then get in front of the town probably for the June meeting. I'm going to say May we're pushing it a little bit to get in front of the town for May. But by June, hopefully we'll have this land sale locked up, and then we can really dig in and move on to the hardcore planning stages of this garage. We'll get into the scope and everything in the future. So that's a little bit of the layout of my existing garage, where I want to put the detached garage, why I need to get this land purchased. You have to be 10 feet off of the house, so I could not move this any closer here, and I needed to be 20 feet off the lot line. So really, unless I want to try to tuck this into the backyard or have it go this way, it's not going to be able to happen. And even if I switched it this way, we still wouldn't be that 20 feet off of this lot line here. The reason that this lot line is so screwed up is there used to be a single family home right here way back in the day, very, very small home. And when these two lots actually used to be one lot, and when they split it and put this lot line in, they drew that house was still standing, and they drew the lot line around the house. So the house is now gone, it's filled in, it's grass, it's been like this forever. So we are literally just going to kind of help straighten this lot line out anyways, and we already mow this area anyways, so it's really not that big of a deal. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of in June, and we can keep moving forward with this garage build. It's going to be quite awesome when it's done. It's evolved a little bit from a detached garage. I'll throw up a picture right now so you guys can see what the concept is I'm thinking about. We're actually going to attach it out here. I do have a door from our mudroom / laundry room here that will come out underneath that awning area, and we'll extend this garage over here. We'll do a little garage gym workout area, little utility closet area. We'll also do the stairs up to the loft, and probably a bedroom and a bathroom and everything in there. So lot different than what this original proposal was, but it's going to look good. I think it's really going to look good. We'll probably, instead of being 10 feet off the house minimum like we have to be, we'll probably go 12 to 18 feet, somewhere in there, so we can do a wash bay in this area. It's only going to be used a few months out of the year since it snows in Wisconsin, but it's going to be excellent to have. It can also be kind of a little covered cookout area for the winter and whatnot. You can still cook out even when it's snowing, but should be excellent. So now you get a good idea of kind of how difficult it can be sometimes to try and make your lot functional to be able to put up a garage. Again, that's one of the number one steps you want to look at before trying to build a garage, is to go to the town and go to the county and figure out what your setback requirements are for being able to build a garage. And then if you do have to purchase some land, try going down that path to purchase it. I think we're really close on getting this purchase to go through, and then we can move forward with the CSM, the Certified Survey Map, to redraw the lines, get that approved, and then it's really off to the races to get this garage planned, designed, and drawn up. So next few episodes I have planned a little bit of kind of getting into my work life, previous history of work as a project and program manager. So if you're following me on Instagram at Detached Garage, you'll probably have seen some of this in my stories. But the three things that you're really working on a project here. So you have your scope, your schedule, and your budget. And these things will determine how you get your project done, how you build your garage. And first of all, we're going to be starting with scope. that's probably one of the most critical items that you can dig into, because you may have a scope that's this big and you might want this awesome garage with all these different features and everything you have to go through, which will in turn drive a lot of what your budget is going to be. The timeline will pretty much take care of itself. There's a few things that we'll talk about in a future episode around timeline, how to manage your timeline and how to compress it if need be. But overall, your scope is really the first thing you want to identify at first as well. Scope is the fun part. It's how many square feet you're doing, how many garage doors you're doing. Are you doing a loft? Are you doing a bathroom? Can you even do a bathroom? That type of thing. So we're going to talk about the scope of my garage in the next episode. I want to hear from you. What do you guys want me to do episodes on? I've posted that on my Instagram a few days ago and got a few answers around doing episodes on garages, do episodes on remodels. Remodels was a good one. It's a little more specific. It gives me a little more content to work with to try and come up with an episode on there. Let me know in the comments below, what do you want to see? What do you want to know? What do you want to learn about? Again, if you have a garage that you want me to come review, kind of do a little bit of real estate video, do a walkthrough, show some features and benefits that you like, that you don't like, some things you wish you did differently, email me, detachedgarageinfo@gmail.com. We'll put a link in the description below for that. Again, thank you for watching. Episode number 1, many more to come. I'm going to try and get on right now it's going to be probably an every other week release schedule. We'll try to get that to an every week release schedule if you guys like the content. Again, please feel free to share this video, like and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching Detached Garage.